Hey guys, all right, so in today's vlog, we're gonna talk about my recent experience with God or the Akashic Records and what I understand now God to be. So, um, a couple of weeks ago, I can't remember if I was doing like automatic writing or if I was meditating. I'm not too sure. But I ended up in this like room, multiple rooms, like beautiful. And in my mind saw it as a gorgeous energy, library type of energy. And this library was very expansive, just like radiant. You could see the electricity coming off the books, and they look like those leather books that you can buy in Wiccan stores, like those Buddha leather books. Very, very beautiful books. And it went up forever, like everywhere the books were. And I had been here before, but it was my first time that I realized when I walked in and I was looking at the books, because I've looked at my own Akashic record, not not like invasively. I've just kind of turned a couple of pages and saw what it said. But in this instant, all of a sudden, I felt like, oh my God, this is God. Like, wow, this is God. And it took me by such surprise and I had this like overwhelming emotion, and I felt almost a sense of loss. Like my human self felt a sense of loss, because in the past, my mind's eye, through my whole spiritual journey, in my mind's eye, God has been electricity, a form, at least, like energy, but not like human form or anything, but like a ball of light that extends everywhere, and it just is beautiful colors like you've never seen before. That to me was God. So when I prayed, I always had a place to pray. But when I realized, when I walked into that Akashic library, that holy shit, God is every thought that's ever been thunk by consciousness. Consciousness at a low frequency or a high frequency. Consciousness from a rock to a human being, from a lion to a mermaid. Any thought in this universe, which is expansive, there are many, many planets, many. Any thought thunk ever resides in the Akashic records, and that's God. So ultimately, when I was standing in there and I realized this, I'm looking up at all this, like, it's still electricity, it's still beautiful light going around everywhere. But I felt a sense of loss, because I was like, okay, so my God that I thought was God, it's every thought that was ever thought. So that means that I'm God. I'm God's energy. That means that the rock that I see on the beach is God. That means the people that I speak to every day, homeless people, of course, like, I know that they are God too. Like, I've always known that, and I've always known that a piece of me is God. I've also always looked at structures too, like this, like, oh, this is like somebody, but for me, I thought somebody created it, that somebody would be God. But this structure is energy. This cup is energy. And this is kind of a weird vlog for me too, but that's when I realized, like, holy shit, I should have been praying to like my own soul. Not to say that that energy, that the Akashic records are the energy of God, but do you see, like, God isn't a separate entity or a separate energy. God is an accumulation of all of us, of all of our thoughts, of everything that's been on not only this planet, but many other planets, many star systems, everything that's happening that we may not even know of right now because of our limited mind. That's what makes God. And it's a crazy place. Like, yeah, in the past I have known, okay, I'm part of God. I've said that. I've known that and I've said it, but it's very different to feel it. It's so different. And yeah, I felt a sense of loss in the beginning because I was like, okay, so who do I pray to now? It took me a few days, but then as I kept going with the meditations, kept going with the automatic writing, I realized I started giving my soul more love. Like I started seeing my own self, my body and my soul as beauty, as like extensive love, as God. I started giving my own soul and my own body the respect that I gave God. And that is an intense thing to say, because I pray, I meditate on God. So now that means I am praying and meditating on myself. It's profound. And I'm praying and meditating on you guys. So any thought that you have ever had resides in these Akashic records, and that's what I'm meditating on. So I'm meditating and praying on your energy too, because you're God. Anyways, if you have any comments, I'm just new in this spiritual journey. I've been doing, well, kind of medium, I guess. Been doing it for about 15 years, and this is just a crazy realization, very humbling. I feel lost a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. If you've experienced this, comment below and let me know what you went through. Love you guys.